Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I wanted to go ahead and show you all. We actually picked up the cabinets last Friday. It's been 1 week that we've been actually here working on this job, along with actually working on base at a church, actually running some electrical for a new sound system and stuff. Actually, that's where I spent most of the day yesterday. And I did lose half a day because we had to go back. One of the cabinets, it was the wrong Lazy Susan cabinet. So it's been less than a week. Yesterday, we had the countertop company come in. They measured up for the countertops, and they're going to be installing that on Wednesday. We'll come in Wednesday evening. We'll hook up the sink and the garbage disposal and the dishwasher, and then this will be done. So if you remember what it was like last week, we have since got rid of the baby blue or the powder blue or whatever blue it was. It wasn't Cowboys blue, it was definitely an ugly blue. But we went through and we painted the walls with this light gray. They got this light fixture, which is really neat. It's actually Bluetooth. The fan is adjustable. It's got 6 speeds on it and a variable speed and everything else. You can dim the lights. It's actually really nice general lighting. I think they're going to get some under cabinet lighting, and we put an outlet up in the cabinet here so that way you won't see the plug coming from the wall and stuff in there. So we did have to do some other work. We had to change the plumbing that was in here because with the old ice maker that was in there with the pin, it ended up being just messed up and it leaked. So we took care of that. We redid the plumbing because the plumbing loops through, and also is the shutoff for the outside spigots. So what we've done with this kitchen, we changed the layout a little bit. The refrigerator they have is actually 36.5 inches, so we needed a little bit more space. So we've reduced the cabinets by 3 inches to slide them down to give them enough space. They've got actually 38 inches there. So instead, the old layout, and this is before they came up with the corner cabinets, basically with a blind cabinet. Now, if you've got an old house, you know exactly what I'm talking about with blind cabinets. You've got the space that's there, but you literally have to reach back in there. Anything you put in there literally gets lost. So we changed that layout, and we ended up doing the corner cabinet that's up here. We ended up going to Next Day Cabinets and purchasing the cabinets from them, saving quite a bit of money on them. We ended up putting them together ourselves, which saved us an additional $500. We got very good quality cabinets. Now, here's what I like. The bodies of this are all plywood, 1/2 inch, and the fronts are all solid wood. This is a plywood panel, but that's okay because at least the framework is all solid maple on here. The drawer slides and the drawers themselves, dovetailed, solid 3/4 inch wood, and they are soft close. That's nice. That is truly an upgrade. The shelves are all adjustable, and we have Lazy Susans. Now, I actually like this Lazy Susan better. Sometimes you'll get the Lazy Susan kits where it's on a pole, and then it kind of rocks a bit when you actually start putting a lot on here. This actually has a Lazy Susan solid piece that's on a solid shelf, so they're independent of each other. And again, nice hinges, nice latches. Now the hardware, she ordered some handles that are black. They'll be in, I believe, tomorrow. So when we come back to hook up the sink and things, she's got a double sink. We're gonna get a black faucet to match the handles. That will be like a commercial one. That'll be like a full arm on here, which will make it nice. And same thing with all the cabinets. They're all in place. They're all going to be functioning really, really well. And it really makes the kitchen, I think, look 100 times brighter, bigger, and it's going to be more functional. Before there was a microwave that was sitting on the counter, we of course put the microwave that is actually a convection oven as well up above, so that saves you more of the counter space. So it's not a huge kitchen, but it will be very, very functional. I think she's looking at getting an island that will be on wheels that she can move around to use when she has extra company and things, and use it like a server and stuff like that. So that's what we've done here with this kitchen. Oh, and the flooring. You'll remember it was peel and stick linoleum that was down here. Again, light blue. We went with a wider plank here. This is a solid vinyl. We actually got this from Floor & Decor. The nice thing about this is it's scratch resistant, so if you have pets and things like that, you don't have to worry about it. And with it being the solid vinyl, if there's a leak from the dishwasher or a leak from the sink, it's not going to be like the old style, the original laminate flooring, where it's basically like particle board and it'll start to pucker. You know, if you've got pets that end up peeing on the floor and things, you'll see the joints will start going through there. And this is a really good quality flooring. And this is one of those things that you can look at them and see stuff that might be, 60 cents, 69 cents a square foot, and you think, man, that's going to be great. Two things about that. You get what you pay for. Generally speaking, the less expensive it is, usually the harder it is to actually install it. I'm being serious on that. The better quality ones end up being a little bit easier. So to give you an example on this, okay, when talking about laminate floors, this one, when you put the piece in, you'll go in straight with the piece and it'll drop, because there's basically a lip. There's a little lip that will lock onto the next one. Some of them, you have to slide them into it. And so what you end up happening is you end up putting it in straight across, getting it locked in there, dropping it down, and then you've got to take your tapping block and you have to tap it back into it to get it to lock. The key on it is tapping it just enough that it locks, but not too much that it ends up damaging the next piece, because what will happen is you'll get those into it, it'll pop it up just a little bit, and as people start walking on it down the road a month or two later, you'll see that kind of break. This one, of course, is you put it in, line it up, and it drops right down into place, and that's where you take your mallet and just tap on it, and it's locked and it's sealed, which also helps to keep it from sliding back out, which you'll notice on sometimes you'll see floors where there's a gap on the floor where they slid apart. It's because when they tapped it in too much, they kind of broke it, and then it can slide back and forth. With this vinyl, also, the other good part about it is the vinyl is it's rubbery, so it doesn't slide easily. So that helps to keep that from going out. And this will last for a good long time. And I think it looks nice. We actually ran it underneath all the cabinets, which will also help to protect the floor and make it easier when you slide up the stove and the refrigerator and stuff. We changed out the plugs and the covers and stuff in here. The lower ones, of course, the code has changed, where it has to be the tamper-resistant ones, so that way a kid can't stick a fork in there and get the heck shocked out of them. So we've done all those things to get this looking a lot better. When I come back, we'll get the handles on here and the black granite countertops, and we'll put the stove back in we took that out to make it easy for the countertop guys. All right, I'm gonna load up my truck and I'm out of here. I'll see you soon. Peace.